Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't.
Here is your coffee and sandwich. You looked at him as he placed the plate on the table. Oh, thank you so much, Oppa. He smiled. And where is mine? He asked when Jin sat beside you with his plate but only received a sassy look from him. Yours are waiting for you to come and cook. You tried to control your smile while Taeyang made a disgusting face at Sokjin. I'll remember this. Good for you. Whoa, the sandwich is yummy, Ryan. Eat it when it's hot. You nodded and took a bite. You are a real chef, Oppa. You felt bad for Taeyang, so you got up. Wait here, I'll make a sandwich for you. His face brightened up but instantly dropped when Jungkook came. No need, this is not a hotel or restaurant. You looked at him as he walked near you, glaring at Taeyang. It's okay, Jungkook. It won't take much time anyways. You all have lived here enough, and now it's time for you to break the cobwebs of your apartment and start living there. And can I know why? Jimin walked in. Are you indirectly kicking us out of the house? That's right. Taeyang looked him. But why? Is that because Ryan will going to live with us? Only with me and in this house. It's okay, Jungkook, you don't need to tell them to leave just because of me. Yes, Ryan is right. Why do we go out? Because this is my house and I'm gonna live with my wife soon. Your cheeks turned pink as he called you his wife. You couldn't control yourself but to smile. Now they will going to need privacy 24/7, not for few hours. They all laughed teasingly but stopped when Jungkook glared. Now that you know, get lost. Jungkook, don't be rude. He is born to be rude. All laughed except Jungkook. I still can't believe we are in Japan. You're really unpredictable. He smiled and looked at you. You said you wanna go somewhere peaceful to spend some time with me. Yes, but I didn't mean this. I just said that 2 hours ago and you brought me here like we go to park. You don't like it? How can I not like such a beautiful place? I'm just saying. He held your hand in his, making your heart beat fast. He smiled, looking at your hands while caressing them. You know what you mean to me, right? He slowly looked at you. Even if I gave you the world, that is also not enough to tell you how much I love you. I don't need the world, I'm happy with you only. He nodded. Suddenly you felt a cold metal touch your skin, and when you looked down, it was a ring. You looked him surprised. Now I can't wait to make you completely mine. Let's get married tomorrow. Are you crazy? You said, laughing a little on his innocence. He looked at you confused. Why? Is there any problem? Who get married like this? We didn't inform anyone. Neither we planned anything. You don't need to worry about that. It won't even take an hour to get those things done. Just order me. You laughed. Calm down, Mr. Jungkook. You don't need to rush things. I'm not going anywhere, so let's plan our wedding like others do. Sometimes I feel scared. I don't know why I feel like I will lose something important. You could see sadness in his eyes and could feel the pain. You gently cupped his face and made him look at you. Don't worry now, everything will be fine. We'll make a perfect and happy family, and I promise you that I will never leave your side until my last breath. Stop worrying about things, okay? He nodded and hugged you. I know you guys have your personal lives, but at least you can answer my phone. I don't call you all day, so you should know that if I'm calling you 15 times, it must be something urgent. He was looking completely pissed. My phone was off, but what happened? Where did you go last night? He said, crossing his arms. We were in. Before you could finish, Jungkook interrupted. Not your business. Now tell me what's the deal. We need to go China right now. Jungkook was a bit confused. China? What happened? It's related to the gang, Jungkook? He nodded. But what happened? Nothing serious, don't worry. Then I'll come with you. You can't, Ryan. You looked at Jungkook. If it's not something serious, then why can't I? Because I don't want to put your life in danger in any way. I'll be back as soon as possible. But Jungkook, he cupped your face. I'm gonna marry you right after coming back. Till then, it's your work to plan everything you want in our marriage. You sighed. Don't worry, it won't take more than 2 days. You looked at Jungkook. Whatever you need, wherever you wanna go, let the bodyguards come with you, please, just for my relief. He sighed and nodded. I'm gonna miss you. Jungkook smiled softly and kissed you, making other boys turn their faces around. Aish, these kids never fail to make us feel lonely in hundreds of ways. I want a girlfriend now. No one's gonna give you attention. As if you have thousands of girls around you. You all laughed. Jungkook kissed your forehead. Take care. I'll be back as soon as possible. You nodded. Take care of yourself. And you all too. You said, looking at them while Taeyang smiled. See, she cares about me. Stay in your limits. Let's go. So you have decided the day? Jungkook is on a mission. We have planned to hold the marriage when he come back from there. She nodded. Where is Dad? You said, looking around. He's out for a meeting. Wait here until he come back. You came after so many days. Let's have dinner together. You smiled and nodded. You came here to tell your parents about the marriage. As expected, your mom is super happy. She has no problem with you getting married to a mafia as long as you're happy and safe. And she could see how much she cares about you. You're happy and excited for the marriage, but also a little nervous as you're arranging everything by yourself. You just have to give orders and all the work get done in seconds, but you want to take time to see everything is perfect and fine. I'll be back in few minutes, don't follow me inside. But ma'am, you looked at him. This is my order. He went silent while you walked inside. You're tired of being surrounded with bodyguards, as it's been 3 days and Junk is still not back from mission. He promised that he will be back by tonight. You came here to make a last appointment with wedding planner. You went inside and a lot of minutes passed, but there was no sign of you to come back. Your bodyguard started to get worried. I'm gonna go and check. He rushed inside while others stood outside. You tried to free yourself from the grip of a man who was holding you from back, and they all were in black attires and masks on. They were dragging you towards the van. Hey, call the boss and inform him that the mission is accomplished. You were throwing your legs and hands while tears were dropping from your eyes. Now he'll be begging on his knees. By the time bodyguard came after looking for you, it was too late and all those gangsters drove away. He quickly connected his Bluetooth. Red alert, Ryan has kidnapped. Follow those vans and inform the boss. He ran outside to get his car. You turned your face to the other side when Daniel tried to touch you. He laughed and stood up. Now I know why Jungkook is so obsessed with you. You're really addicting. He brought you in his secret hideout, and even after knowing Jungkook would definitely come to get you, he was relaxed because he already planned everything very cleverly. I always wanted to find his weakness, and in these 3 years, I have made so many plans to bring him on his knees. But this one turned out to be the perfect hit. Your mouth was deep, and he tied you up with a chair. Now I think I'm gonna have you for the rest of life. You were looking at him angrily, so he chuckled and came closer to your face. You are the prettiest woman, even after getting angry. Let me hear you, so my ears could feel the melody. He removed the tape from your mouth as you exhaled. You're just inviting your death. Jungkook would definitely come and then there would be no forgiveness. He smiled. I'm also waiting for him to come, and while we are waiting for him, I would like to have some fun with you. He tried to forcefully kiss you, but you hit his face with your head, making him hiss in pain. His nose started to bleed. You are nothing but a coward. If you think you can bring him down by using me, then you are wrong and you have already invited your death. He got so angry that he just came to you and slapped you so hard that his fingers got visible on your cheek. He groaned, grabbed your throat, and spoke angrily. It would be the end of you and him. Watch me now. He grabbed your hair and was forcefully trying to kiss you while you were trying your best to not let him touch your face. But at this point, you were so weak. It was more than 5 hours since you have got kidnapped, and 2 hours ago he brought you here. You knew Jungkook would definitely come to save you, but were afraid that it would be too late. I'm gonna take everything that he has. Suddenly everything went silent with the sound of a gunshot. Your eyes were tightly closed, but when you didn't hear Daniel's voice anymore, you opened your eyes and he was on the floor and his right leg was bleeding terribly. You looked up and there was Jungkook, holding a gun, and his face and eyes were red. He rushed to Daniel and hovered above him, throwing punches continuously. I'm going to end you today. Daniel was almost lost his consciousness and his face was covered with blood, but Jungkook was not ready to stop. Taeyang came and freed you. You okay? Taeyang, stop him. He's gonna kill him. Taeyang looked at them. Today no one can stop him. All the members came inside as they almost took control over all his gang and killed all the bodyguards. Jungkook, seems like Daniel is dead. You hugged him tightly from the back as Jungkook's hand stopped and he was breathing heavily. please calm down. He turned towards you and cupped your face before looking you up and down. His eyes were teary. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I left you. You shook your head and hugged him. I knew that nothing can happen to me as long as you are with me. Now let's go. I don't want to be here for one more second. You both go back home. We'll manage everything here. You nodded and looked at the unconscious figure of Daniel, then you both walked away. The day has finally came when the most dangerous mafia John Jungkook is going to marry his beloved girlfriend. It was such a unique and beautiful wedding that everyone was surprised. It's going to be a perfect mafia wedding. Everyone thought you might have chosen all those soft and aesthetic themes according to your aesthetic, but it was completely opposite and even Jungkook was impressed. We should not forget that she has grew up watching all this stuff and his father is not less than a gangster and that's why she was not afraid of the most dangerous mafia and his anger. No one was dared enough to control him but she does. If she wants, she can rule better than any gangster. The conversation paused when you entered inside. All eyes were on you as if they're seeing an angel coming from heaven. I don't think I would be able to find out a partner for myself after this. She made my standard even higher than my expectations. Close your mouth or else Jungkook will shoot you. Jungkook smiled as both of your eyes met. He couldn't able to control himself and came to take you by himself. He asked for your hand while you looked at your father. You have to take care of her. She's my one and only daughter. Don't worry, she's my only one. You smiled as Jungkook held your hand and walked you to altar.
Somebody like me.